been busy again. Massive improvement on the layout so far. So hello everyone, welcome back. And I have been very, very busy. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I've been up to. So if we start from the door, we've got our first section here. Excuse everything over in the background there, that's something I'm toying with. And then we come around here. I've had a massive tidy up. Them are my plans, but to be honest with you, I've changed them so many times. We start over here by the door. Ignore the viaduct. That's just something I'm playing with, which I'll get to later. Excuse the saw. These are all the new sections now bolted together. So you've got one section from there to here, and then from there round to here. Now, although those two are separate, I'm going to keep those bolted together. So they'll be bolted together, then that one will be separate, that one will be separate, and then these two will be bolted together as well. As the whole thing's bolted together now, which I will go and show you a little bit more detail as to how I've done that now. And then we come to the other bit. Now this bit here is all one piece. You'll have to excuse the mess that I've got underneath at the moment, but there will be more shelves going in underneath there at a later date. I'll probably do that once I've got all the wiring done for this side. But this side this is where Finchley Central is going to sit. So the track will start from, so if we start back from here again, so what will happen is at the minute, I think what I'm going to do is there's going to be a twin track coming around from this point here all the way around to here. And as it curves around here, it'll branch out into the fiddle yard, which is going to run along these boards here. And then from there, it'll then narrow back into two tracks, will then split off into four. And then as it comes over the gap here, two tracks will then come into Finchley Central and then divide up accordingly. The two tracks will go where that gap is there. And that's why I've got that gap in there at the moment, is so that I can actually put bits of wood in there and step it up bit by bit. And then that will then continue round. And then when I get to about here, it'll probably be about that high. I think it might be, I'm not sure yet. But the gradient will continue along the back wall here. And then when I come round to here, it should be probably about there, I'm hoping, which is probably about a foot high by the time I come back around here. And then when I do come back around here, it'll then open back up again into Finton Parkway. And then it'll narrow again, obviously on a level. And then when it gets back, when we pass Finton Parkway, it'll then go back up again, another incline, and it'll continue along here. And then when we come back round to this side will probably be about 2 foot, maybe 3 foot high in the air. And then right up here that's where Finn Hampton is going to sit eventually. But for now, my plan now is to bridge the gap between here and here. I will be bolting that in, but so that it can be unbolted again for later on when I come to replace that window. And over here is where I've got my little conundrum. Now, what I'd like to know is, do I step it down and put that viaduct in there? Obviously, I'll be cutting that down to fit. Or do I have a lift up section or a lift out section? Let me know in the comments below what you think. So I hope you like this little update. As you can see, I've made a humongous amount of progress this month. So my next step, as I said, is to bridge the gap over there and bridge the gap over there. But it's this one here I would like your thoughts on. An awful lot has happened this month. No. So there we have it. It is only a short one this month. Although an awful lot has happened, I have been working extremely hard to try and get to this point so that I can put a video out for you. One thing I do want to say too, though, is as you probably already know, I am building this on an extremely tight budget. And it would probably surprise you to know that everything that I've done here in this room here so far, including the painting and everything else, has cost me less than £20. Yeah. The screws that I had for the baseboard I already had lying around anyway from a previous job that I did a couple of years ago. All the plyboard I had free from a previous company I was working for, and all the wood that I've been using for the framing is pallet wood, and that's it. I have literally spent less than £20 to get it to this point here, and I'm quite proud of myself for that. I've been extremely frugal. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to leave you to it. And in the next update, hopefully we'll have bridged the gaps, and fingers crossed, we might actually start laying some track. So take care for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now, and happy modelling, people. Bye-bye for now.